Yo, chat. Chat, what's good? Can y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? Chatty. What's good, chatty? How we doing, man? Welcome back to another Gotcha Smack stream. We're a little bit earlier than we normally are, huh? Yes, sir. How we feeling, chat? You feeling better, Unc? I am, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not happy that I still am on the mend. Like, brother, it's been 14 days now. I leave to Tokyo tomorrow, and I am still coughing, and my voice. You can tell, like anybody who watches me all the time, my voice is still not back. Yeah, it's recovered to some extent, but it's just like holy shit. I was just watching Unk's vid about Ananta. Hey, there you go. Hey, so listen, man, we're gonna chat. We are literally getting ready to spend the next hour talking about Ananta. Sponsored, by the way. We are sponsored for this stream by Ananta themselves. And I want to take this opportunity to watch the trailer over again and then review the trailer with you guys. Then what I'm going to need y'all to do, chat, is I'm going to want y'all, and this is going to be the cool activity that I thought of myself. I want every question under the sun that my community wants to ask Ananta. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that these questions are going to get answered, but I'm damn sure going to ask them when I get to the show. I'll be like, hey, Smack community got a couple questions for y'all, and I'm gonna ask every single one of them hoes, chat. I'm gonna put them on a notepad, bro, dead ass. So we're gonna do that in the stream today. I'm gonna ask you guys what questions are on your mind that you would want me to ask the devs. It doesn't hurt in asking the devs the questions. Right now they don't have to answer them, but at the very least we can ask them. And after that we'll look at some of the community temperature. I think everybody in the entirety of the space is talking about the damn game. So quite exciting news, though, man. I think Gacha. I think it definitely revitalized some energy in the space, some much needed energy in the space, and I think that's a great thing. But yeah, how are y'all doing today, chat? Y'all doing all right? I just finished your Expedition 33 playthrough. Oh shit, that means it's time for me to. That means it's time for me to resume that. Yeah. It sounds like it's time for me to resume that, did I? Fob Master. Why are we talking about Fob? Bob got banned. Bob got banned. What? Bob got banned on Twitch or what? That's crazy. Anyways, hold on. Let me pull up my Twitch chat on my phone real quick, chat. Let's see here. Boom bum boom ba ba boom bum boom ba da da doom ba da ba do da. Dude, that song is stuck in my head, chat. I don't know if that shit's stuck in y'all head. That song is so stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head, bro. My God, dude. That song is such a vibe. Anyways, hold on. Let me go ahead and ping. Let me go ahead and pin to the hey, chat. Do me a favor. There's my pre-register link. If you guys want to pre-register for Ananta, if you haven't already by watching my videos, use my link to pre-register now. I'm gonna go ahead and put that at the top of both chats. Let me go ahead and find the Twitch chat. There it is for you guys. If you want to pre-register now, go ahead and use my link. It's pinned at the top of both YouTube and Twitch chats. Okay, I think we're good to go there. Now he was streaming Hell's Kitchen while flying to Tokyo. Bro, I pre-registered back when the first wait, that boy was streaming while how the fuck you bro was streaming in the air? Impressive. Voice sound good, Unc. You just got a cough now. Now my voice is still not back. You can still hear it. Like if I raise it too high, it's still cooked, but it's not too bad. It's doing pretty good. Bro, I pre-registered back when the first trailer released. Yeah, well, that's just you. Like, there's always a lot of people who haven't pre-registered. You know what I'm saying? I hope the game is polished and that graphics real, not just for that trailer. Brother, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into all of that stuff. One thing I can say for certain though is the trailer is easily in the discussion for the best trailer of the year, bro. I mean, that trailer was pretty much everything, bro. Everything you wanted to see in the game. I think it showed it in that trailer. Are you worried that Ananta will make all those cool outfits in the trailer paid for? That's my biggest worries. I fell in love with every outfit they showed off. I mean, my guy, if they're not selling gacha by characters, they have to make money some way. Why do we always come to this conversation, man? Brother, they're not going to give you a game for free, like just free in every aspect. Like, what do you, it's not a charity, my guy. It's not a charity, man. Yes, they go sell some skins. I got to sell something. Hey, you like Denzel said, I'm leaving here with something. Hey, I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. God damn. I mean, geez, guys, holy hell, have some consideracy outside of your own circumstance for once, man. I don't give a damn what they price them skins, man. Matt, do you think we could donate one kidney for a new Ananta house? You know, that's my thing I hate about playing GTA like type games and stuff, man. It's like when you see them houses and how they look, it just makes me feel bad about my own like work ethic. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not working hard enough, bro. Because they be living in some pad pads, chat. They be living in some pad pads. Anyways, we're going to react to the trailer together. Just a show of hands, out of curiosity. Just a show of hands. Type 1 if you've already watched the trailer. Type 2 if you haven't seen it yet. Just out of curiosity. Let's see it, boys. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That trailer so far, I'll watch that whole 85 more times. Whoa, we got a 2. Loki, you lying sack of shit. You know you watched that trailer, Loki. 1 and 2. 1 from your vid, near. Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. Let's check out the trailer, chat. After we check out the trailer together, I'm not going to pause at all. Not a single time. Then we're going to review it afterwards and go over all of the little intricacies and things, concerns, cool stuff we pointed out. After that, I want to ask my community what our expectations are and what questions you have for me to present to Ananta when I arrive at the Tokyo Game Show in 24 hours from now. So that's what we're going to do. After that, we'll read a couple of comments. We'll check the temperature of the community. We'll see who's all excited, which I think a lot of people are. And then we'll wrap it up. It's only going to be 1 hour. And you look at that, bro. We've already approaching 10 minutes of yapping away on accident, bro. I yapped for 10 minutes on accident. So let's get you guys over here to the side. Let's pull this up. Boom. There we go. Matt, you watching PlayStation Live tomorrow? Brother, I'm gonna be on a plane. By the way, chat, if anybody wants to recommend any animes, I probably already watched the ones you're recommending, but I'll be on a flight tomorrow. I already got a couple in store. I'm gonna be catching up on the Gacha Kuda one. I think I got a couple episodes remaining on that. I'm gonna be catching up on the rest of Kaiju number 8. I'm going to be locking in on Lord of Mysteries, like for real this time. Only watched like 3 episodes. And then I'm going to watch Link Click finally. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Link Click. So I'm going to watch those. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, let's do this. All right. Pull this up. Let me go to Ananta real quick. Damn. Okay. Once again, guys, this stream is sponsored by Ananta themselves. Thank you so much for sponsoring the stream. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the trailer together as a whole. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching this in 4K. I have already seen it, so has a number of the chat, but the trailer's so damn good. We are going to watch it again. Wow, it's at 500,000 views at 18 hours ago. And you know what's funny? Their old channel, Project Mugen, let me see if I can pull that up. It's actually at even more views than that. Their old channel, Project Mugen, is doing numbers. They like posted it to the old channel too. In fact, dude, everybody has posted this shit. Jesus, bro. There's a lot of channels that posted this. Mugen Official. Yeah. PlayStation has one. Yeah. Like, look at this shit. So it's at 400,000 views on their old channel. It's at 500,000 views on their new channel. And then if we go back one more here, PlayStation, it's at 884,000 views on PlayStation. God damn. That's crazy, bro. And then the Chinese channel is at 100,000 views. Yeah, that's pretty much 2 million views in totality. Insane. All right, without further ado, let's watch it. No interruptions, and then we'll review everything, okay?
Get down?
We just got here. How's it already closed? And who told us to come here in the first place?
Audio good, chat?
Oh, it was...
Paycheck? We still haven't got our paycheck!
Audio good? Rip to the monetization of my stream with this goofy song, man.
Crazy lately, I'm confirming, trying to rob myself of something. You just trying to get over it. Life is not fair. I've been working on my tunnel vision, trying to get a new prescription, taking swings and even missing, but I don't care. I'm dancing more, just a little bit.
Bro, the main pro tag is a Giga Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Bro is such a Chad. Actual adult main pro tag. What? In our Gacha game? They pick good songs for the trailer. They do. The problem is they fucking get copyrighted. Damn, he kicked the dust off his shoulders. Yeah, this was one of the, like, this blew my mind right here, bro. What is the song's name? I believe it's by One Republic. Just pay attention to the lyrics and put One Republic with the lyric from the song. And you'll find the same. I haven't played this kind of game in a very long time. Sunshine, One Republic.
Honestly, man, lately I've been running through the strange life, chasing all them green lights, going up the street for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with the
I have a lot I want to comment on, but I'll let the trailer play through. There's actually a number of elements that I learned and I want to go over that I think people probably weren't aware of. Oh, Chatter just shared the song in Spotify. May S. Moon just shared the song.
You sure you want to do that?
Bro, this is like, this reminds me of Persona so hard. He has swagger too.
What a huge mosquito.
Chad, I'll be honest, I think that's the new best protagonist in the space. Bro just has it. He has that aura. And then you're going to be able to change up his outfit, which is really cool. Like, bro's going to have different outfits on, chat. For once, we got a pro tag with different... Look, you got a different outfit again. Different outfit again. So, chat, notice they changed characters. That's why it did this panel over to this character. He changed characters, and it sent you over to this character right here, who has a completely different dynamic. Her right here. She's like a cop. So, like, when you switch characters, you go to a whole different area. GTA 5 switch. Sure, yeah. I love this type of shit too. Bro, I fucking love this song so much, dog. This shit blew my socks off when I saw it the first time, dog. Hey, bro, hey, y'all gotta share this song as a Spotify, bro. I don't give a damn about the other side. This song is such a vibe, bro. Little watchdogs right here. So this will probably be a huge monetization, I'm guessing. Like setting up your character swagger. Notice, chat, they're showing off some of these characters that I don't think they're in the original roster. These are characters that are coming out later, and there's no gacha, so you'll be able to go. Huh. Okay, I remember I said I wasn't gonna rewind. All right, I lied, bro. I said I wasn't gonna rewind. I know I said I wasn't gonna rewind, but brother, come on now. Hey, come on now. At least let me see the goods. God damn. This is what I was talking about when I say, okay, my bad. I said I wasn't going to pause. My bad. We're going to pause next time. This shit blew me away, bro. She slapped the taste out of his mouth, bro. We getting Dana White as a manager before GTA 6. He's looking at the scenery. Bro, the vampire throwing up is crazy. Money falling out, bro. It's a heist. I love how the enemies look, chat, because they look like thugs. They look like actual, like, hoodlums. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hilarious, bro. That's like a meme. It's like all the people who jump over cars in real life. Another outfit. Look at all them outfits. Another outfit. Look at all the outfits bro is wearing in this trailer. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite trailer, bro.
Are you there?
Are you talking to me or hosting a block party?
I found him, 6th floor, middle room facing south. But next time, I'm done.
Definitely playing.
The delivery
Oh, bro,
guy.
everybody's gonna play it, bro.
Did your cover get blown?
Even if you have your skepticisms, it's a game you just can't pass up in terms of trying to get out, bro.
What's taking you so long?
It's too different from the gacha games we're playing.
I'm already skipping red lights as it is.
I know, I'm just venting about the roasting I got today. Good thing I'm chill.
Bro, I swear all the potheads gonna play this game too, just for this element right here. Bro, potheads about to be swinging around with no objective in mind. But hell yeah. Ain't nothing like swinging in a game, bro. Just high as a kite. High as a kite, just swinging in the game, bro. Yeah, hey, yo, pre-register pinned at the top of the comment sections, in both comment sections on Twitch and on YouTube. If you want to pre-register, you can pre-register now by clicking those links, using my link. It'll help me out, and it'll also help you out playing a banger game. Okay, so boys, one of the things that now we can like go over the trailer a bit more and kind of like break down some of the things that we saw. I'm gonna put it on like pause here real quick. Why he called me out like that? Hey man, it's all good. So you know what? I actually have some screenshots I want to show y'all real quick. Okay. Yeah. So this is something that was very interesting to me, bro. As the new captain of a special task force, right? So the captain is the main protagonist, chat, right? Players will navigate city streets, forge alliances, and unravel mysteries, threats to daily life. By seamlessly switching between diverse roles, they'll experience multifaceted urban lives, each with unique personal stories. And so, you know, and generally in gacha games, it's just 4 players to a party, and you just swap between them, and they have unique abilities, right? In this game, you're going to have characters who have a particular role that only they themselves can achieve in this explorative world, right? You've got your hacker. Brother is literally obviously specializes in hacking and stuff. You've got like your police officer. she can like arrest people and do things that are going to be pertinent to like what police officers do. And then you've got like your social media influencer over here. Right. And then you've got Spider-Man, who's the main protagonist. And I think the coolest thing about all of these aspects of what they're doing, chat, is there's no gotcha on the characters. Right. So the more characters they introduce with those unique prowess, it's going to become more fun. It's almost like a dream come true, right? Like if they put a character in the game that's like, I don't know, like give me an example of a different type of unique character they can place into the game. I guess a katana character. Only that character is going to be a katana character. You know what I'm saying? And maybe only she can go on particular missions and assassinate people with the katana. And it's like you're swapping between all of these different roles. Maybe, hey, chat, get this. The next character they drop is going to be an investor. And only that character can buy up properties and invest and do real estate. It's like the amount of different capabilities you could do with this dynamic is wild, because it's literally just role playing. But role playing, the sky is the limit with what you could do with that. It's pretty cool. A hitman, right? Then you got the hitman. Like we can really like pop off with all of these different ideas. And once again, there's no gotcha on the character. So it's just like, I really hope that they are. Here's what I hope. I hope they're consistent with cooking up these new characters. Now that there's no incentive to like spend money on them, there is a point of concern here. Are they going to actually cook up a lot of different characters? What's the dynamic going to look like for the release of these new characters with these unique abilities? Those are things I'm actually very interested in seeing with this game, because there's no incentive to like, in terms of like making money off of it. How diligent are they going to be in those aspects? Right. So that's something that's worth talking about. If they follow how they're handling Marvel Rivals, the game will be insane. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's just so many cool things and quirks that they can do for a new character, and only that character can do it. There's probably not going to be a massive roster, or maybe even legit fighting as a career, like some. Chat, y'all aren't on screen, man. My bad, chat. You guys are not on screen. My bad. Kept y'all out. Now, listen. On that note, if you guys want to add in some more like ideas for characters, we'll get into that in a bit. But there's another talking point, and I screenshotted all these little things they sent me and I actually only screenshotted the ones I thought were worth highlighting. Let me see if this is one. Yes. So chat, this was the next talking point. This shit is cool, bro. There's more than one way to win in combat. In addition to your own gear, players can take enemy weapons during battle to experience different combat styles. So that's why bro had a fucking tennis racket. Discover different strategies to defeat your enemies in cool ways. And so like whatever weapons the enemies have, you can yoink them, bro. You can yeet them off the enemy. That's my weapon now, punk. So I was like, oh, that's some GTA shit for real. That's some GTA shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So when I said this was like the real Gacha GTA, I wasn't exaggerating to y'all. You really will get to cooking. Oh man, I don't know how I don't want to shield too hard. Obviously, this is a sponsored stream, but it's so fucking exciting because it's like, this is so different from what we've been playing in Gacha games, bro. It's like there's a whole nother dopamine rush of a combat experience. You know what I'm saying? If you're excited, I know. I just don't want to like oversell people. I guess I'm really in my honeymoon phase right now with this game and what it potentially could be. But I always advise people to be to have precautions. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fucking gas you guys to the moon and back. But I am excited with this GTA element. And I'm actually, Ananta's low-key making me understand why people love this aspect of gameplay. I never was the craziest fan about it, but now I could see how it could be pretty enjoyable. You know what I mean? In combat with enemies, players can use precise dodging and blocking to counterattack. Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. Every hit brings a sense of exhilaration. And then you've got the Jackie Chan, Yakuza, Shenmue-ass gameplay. But this was probably the thing that stuck out the most to me. Now, let's see what this final one was. I don't know why I screenshotted this. I actually already forgot. Ananta aims for players to naturally engage with the city entertainment. The map is dotted with interactive hotspots. Yep, pretty standard. Where players can freely trigger events like petting cats in parks, gang clashes, and more. NPCs on screen. Oh, this was the talking point. Present intelligent and lifelike behavior. This is actually a very important aspect of this kind of game. Intelligent NPCs that have lifelike behavior, which make the city come alive. It's like somebody mentioned it in my comment section, and we're going to watch the trailer here. They were saying that certain NPCs were interacting with you differently based off of what kind of character you were. If you were a female, like the goons tried to hide their guns, but if you were a dude, they were like more aggressive and shit. That's cool. I love that type of stuff. Red Dead Redemption. Exactly, brother. And so I kind of want to try to be on the lookout for these kind of things to highlight that aspect of the game. I think it's because she's a police, not a female. Well, either way, sure, Aki. But you get what I'm trying to tell you. Like those type of things matter in this aspect of gameplay. Also, this shit mind fucked me the first time I saw it. I was like, bro, is that an upside down train? No, it's just like, I'll be honest. If this was in real life, this would kind of like trip me out. Because it's like, this is just like unnecessary danger. Bro, just like put the train, just like turn it back upwards the other way. Because if that train come off of that shit, bro, we are cooked. At least the other way, you know, if it come off the rails, gravity is still working for you, bro. Gravity working against your ass right here, dog. This is IRL? What? Where the fuck they got this at? I ain't never getting on that train, bro. Where in the world does this exist, bro? They have them in Japan? Brother, I've been to Japan. What part of Japan? Because I ain't never seen this. Japan, it's like, it's the opposite way. Germany, y'all are cooked. The fucking shit is off. It's backwards. Like, it's hanging upside down. Some in China? Nah, y'all are making that shit up, bro. I need the evidence. Bro. It's a real train. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Chiba, I was in Chiba. I was literally in Chiba. I'm going to be in Chiba. You know what? I'm going to Japan tomorrow. And if y'all lying, I'm going to screenshot everything. Okay, anyways. There is one in Japan. Nah, bro, y'all capping, dog. Let me just turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so what is what's going on with this? I guess this is just a like quality of life type of element. He's just taking like selfies. Dude, chat, by the way, this is Japan shit too, by the way. Them Sakura trees, I think this is like Kyoto. I want to go to some shit like this. Every time I go to Japan, it's always strictly business. But like, I want to have some extra time to go to Kyoto on a train and see this, bro. Man, dude. But I need my little guy to be a little bit older. I need him to be like 2.5 years old. I love those fucking glasses, bro. I love these fucking glasses, bro. They're awesome, man. Holy, I didn't see this back there, but she caked the goddamn, she got a wagon back there, brother. Holy, hold on, man. Man, why the 4K out here holding me back? God damn, Bobby. You got a whole wagon back there, dog. All right, my bad. That wagon was so powerful, it made my brightness turn up, bro. Now, see, they should have, you know what, child? I'm gonna call them out. They should have showed the landing right here, because you know how in Grand Theft Auto, and I feel like it adds to the charm of the game, the landing don't never really be high quality. Motherfucker just run into an invisible wall, just it's still on the bike. No body ain't moved at all, just blop blop. And then they body just out of the blue just flop all over the place, bro. I know why they ain't show that landing, bro. I know exactly why they ain't show that damn landing, bro. You know the games we used to play growing up, bro? Yo, nah, the landing was so like, it was so ass. It was high quality like entertainment, bro. Yo, they exaggerated flip flopping, bro. Oh fuck. Hold on, we got a $5 donation on YouTube. I'm curious how the story will go. I hope we don't have to wait patches just for a mini story update. Seems a lot to do, but feels story driven. So Kid Ink, first of all, thank you for the $5. I'm not gonna try and like undermine story quality, but I feel like and correct me if I'm wrong, chat. If y'all want to disagree, y'all can disagree. I feel like Grand Theft Auto-esque games are the kind of games where story is probably the least relevant. It's the least like these are the kind of games you can get away with a story that takes forever to update because there's just so many things to do that are more so explorative and freedom induced as opposed to waiting on a story update. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is not the kind of game where you lock in on a story. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for some good story. I am, but I just feel like it's kind of the wrong kind of aspect, you know? I actually played GTA 4 story, so I can't comment on that. No, Sizen, I'm looking for people like you in chat right now. GTA story is really good. Okay, so look, that's exactly why I asked, chat. I'm not here to make y'all confined to subscribe to my belief. I'm just telling you what my perspective is on the matter. But hey, y'all are living proof that you do look for story even in a game like this. I personally don't, but sure. That's why I'm asking chat. I'm not asking you to like agree with me. I'm looking for the motherfuckers to say, nah. I'm looking for some story. The VAs were nothing crazy as well. Yeah, see, I think the problem with VAs in these kind of games is obviously because they're like Chinese games. Chinese don't know the real direction of, I would say, English VA quality, right? They don't know if the English VA is really cooking or not, as opposed to an English speaking person. And I would say vice versa. You don't so I feel like that's probably the biggest problem with Chinese companies hiring English VAs. They don't really know if the English VA is truly cooking. Whereas like an English VA, I'm like, bro, I said, bro, sound like Sandy from SpongeBob. I always say like Castlevania, the anime, their type of VAs are God tier, man. And I think that's the type of people they should hire. But if there's a reference, I would say, in the space that exists with God tier VAs, and it wasn't always the case, it would be Wuthering Waves, right? Like I would say, look at Wuwa's current day VAs, or look at like Castlevania, the anime, and listen to their VAs. But man, those are some of the best English VAs where I'm like, and I'm a Japanese diehard, VA guy. I only watch anime in Japanese, but it's like, ooh. In fact, Lord of Mysteries is a perfect example of good English VAs. If you watch Lord of Mysteries in English, solid VAs. Solid. Okay, so this is another thing I want to comment on here. They need to have a lot of missions that are adventurous like this, where you're in the middle of a goddamn like SUV or 18-wheeler, and you're beating up guys, and you're not allowed to fall off of the 18-wheeler or you fail the quest. I turned down the audio. I did, because we're reviewing. We already watched the whole trailer. I would like to see a lot more explorative, adventurous, like kind of like I Spy detective missions like this in abundance. But I love this. I love this combat so much. Shenmue is one of my favorite games of all time. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Yeah, exactly. Now, throwing somebody in a trash can is also some cool stuff. Yeah, like interactables like that make it very fun and engaging. This is interesting. I believe this was also in GTA 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like navigating on your phone while you're walking through. They got news and shit. Look at this though. Like Oh man, I think that's so cool. That's like some modern day technology shit where you're showing simultaneously us walking through our area, and then on the phone you're showing what he's looking at while they're getting right. Like, damn, that's just like, man, dude, 15, 20 years ago, chat, you would never think this shit was possible, bro. It's like, oh, that's so cool. I'd say 20 years ago. Right here, I want to see this elevated more. I want to be able to like go full blown Siphon Filter. And there's another game back in the gap that was similar to Siphon Filter. Fudge. It was Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell. I want to see Splinter Cell where you can like hit all the lights out while you're up here. Turn all the lights out. Nobody could see you. You could run up behind them, assassinate them, bop, snap a neck, continue on without getting discovered. Even Metal Gear Solid, I would say. I think Tenshu's another one. Another one. I want to see some of that up in here, bro. When we go on these like little missions, that would be fire. Like, this is just the beginning of it. But I don't just want to like, how do I explain that? I don't want to defeat the entire purpose of feeling like I'm sneaking around by just jumping down there and whipping ass. That defeats the whole entire purpose of me standing on a balcony like a badass. If we're going to do the stealth sneak shit, then let's commit to it, or at least have that option to commit to it. Think mobile gamers will be cooked? Bro, I think people underestimate the technology of mobile gaming in 2025. The only people who are cooked are people who refuse to upgrade their phones. Motherfuckers that don't want to upgrade their phone, they're cooked. But like, I mean, bro, it is evolving day by day, bro. There's the hacker character. Maybe you could have full stealth missions. That Jesus, or you drop a new character who has that Splinter Cell dynamic. That's what I would say. Yeah, sure. That's actually cool. See, so like right here, you could take that guy's bat if you wanted to and whip his ass with it. Based off of what we read earlier. You can literally just take his bat, start whipping ass. See, he's using that hammer right there. And notice, guys, this is the pro tag, right? So it's like he's just taking these guys' weapons. This is my favorite part, bro. The Happy Gilmore session is crazy, dog. Like, dude, I love doing. This is one of my favorite aspects of these kind of games. Just doing goofy ass shit like this, dog. That shit tickles me every time, bro. MC got a new fit in every scene. I know you ain't. Oh my God, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look at all the different outfits, man. You got this sexy ass MC, bro. Just limitless outfits. Challenge isn't the main point of combat in for fun games. Yeah, I think a lot of people need to make sure they understand that walking into a game like this too. It's not the type of game where you're looking for in-game sweaty content, bro, right? Like, this is, like I said, freedom, exploration, the ability to truly live in an immersive city where you can just do whatever the hell. I think that's a very important point to bring up. Chat, I have effortlessly yapped for 40 minutes already. Effortlessly. We haven't even gotten into the Q&A for chat to bring to the developer when I go to Tokyo Game Show. I does this shit. Chat, fun fact. My sponsor was worried I wouldn't be able to yap to y'all for a whole hour. I looked at that sponsor, I said, I am him. I got a degree in yapology. Brother, I be doing yapathons. All right? I'm out here, brother. Yapaholics. You know what I'm saying? Little Yapahora. Brother, I speak Japanese. This is what I does. Oh, shit. Hey, I got another funny story, dog. I got another funny story. I got complimented at Gamescom by one of my sponsors because he asked me a question on the spot, and he was like, can you just like say some like complimentary things that you enjoyed about the game? He's like, sorry, can you do maybe for like 20 seconds? I did that shit first try. He was like, oh my gosh, that is really impressive. It's just like, it just came out of your brain. I said, nigga, I do this for a living, brother. What do you mean? You want me to yap on the spot, brother? I'm there, bro. You know, you'll get money's worth out of that. Smack can make a future length film of just yapping. Yeah. This was a part that reminded me of like old school games. Jumping through the, like breaking the window. This was like I said, this brought back Perfect Dark. This brought back, I mean, Grand Theft Auto something else too. 007. What's some other games, chat, where you would jump through the window and just start like kicking ass and stuff? Because 007 and Perfect Dark come to mind, but there were certainly even more games where you would do this type of thing. Batman, yeah, Batman. What else? We already know Batman, Spider-Man, Perfect Dark, and 007, but I feel like we're sleeping on something else. Max Payne is another one. I list that in my React video. Sleeping Dogs, sure. Man, I feel like we're like disrespecting the fuck out of a game like so many years ago.
What a huge mosquito.
This is interesting, right? Because I would say, chat, this is where anime GTA separates itself from GTA. You ain't never gonna see a thing this fucking large in GTA and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is where like anime can take its elements, incorporate them inside of the genre, and separate itself. We need more of this type of thing. I think they could add more of this type of stuff in there. That fantastical kaiju Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? This is the unique factor that they could add in to really put their thumbprint on it as an anime game. They have it in GTA, Resident Evil. Oh, bro, I just got so many ideas, man. Chad, I'm not kidding. I got so many ideas. I could spend 2 hours talking about this shit because once again, they could do themes during Halloween where you have a horror like city setup where you're doing Halloween missions and you're doing like what's going on right now with like Silent Hill. Man, like there's just so many things they could cook, bro. Like, fuck, like zombie events. Yeah, man. God dang, dog. And bro, this would be like the easiest game to live stream. Oh, it would be so easy to live stream, bro. They let me fish. It's over. Bro, if you don't get your fish in that ass.
You want me to take that thing on?
Guess I should go grab some help.
He has a really good VA. He has a very good VA. Thankfully, he's the main pro tag. Now look at this, look at this, look at this. We did get a little bit of a teaser here, right? The reason I say we got a little bit of a teaser here, chat, is because if we go to their website, wrong one. If we go to, where the fuck is the website at? No, that's not it. Project Mugen. Here we go. No. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If we go to this, their characters are they're only showing 4 characters on the website. By the way, this website, I think it needs a little bit more polish, but we've got the captain, right? We've got the captain. We've got the social media influencer right here. We've got the police officer, right? And then we've got the hacker. They don't show anybody else. on their website right now. They've got 4 characters, and that's literally it. They're not showing anybody else. Look, the old website had a lot more characters. Yeah, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're only showing 4 right here, right? However, when we go back to this trailer, look at this, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got oh girl with some like Kuma ears from One Piece. We've got this guy over here, and we've got this character over here. And they show more off in the trailer if you pay attention. They show more off in the trailer if you pay attention. You got the Kuma ears. She did have the Kuma ears. Really like the Wolf Tomboy. Don't mention Kuma. Oh, my bad, man. Hey, don't be spoiling, bro. Okay, this is the next thing I wanted to point out. They got some real slick racing cars in here if you pay attention. Like this one she rocking right here. That hoe is a banger. Bro, she is handcuffing the main pro tag. I love this song. I know it's a 10 out of 10. Also, brother, chat. That's an NPC, dog. That's an NPC, brother. I mean, god damn, Bobby. Bro said I want to hit. Oh, hold on real quick. Divine, thank you for the $5. My hopium is pretty high, but we'll see how much more they'll show us. I hope the city will get like changing weather and seasons. Yeah, that'd be cool too. The problem with that though, Divine, you got to be careful with changing weather and all that stuff because it gets in the way of the quality of the game. That was one of the things I feel went wrong with Wilds. They tried to do too much environmental immersion to the point where it got in the way of like the functionality and quality of the game. It's like, sure, I would like that, but not if it makes the game buggy as hell. See, there's that sneaky trope. Now, okay, now here's a point of criticism. Chat, ain't no way in hell. Nobody in that room noticed this big ass spider. Brother, I would have jumped out my shoes and did a whole backflip. Ain't no way. Come on, man. Y'all better make them NPCs a bit more aware, bro. Niggas is bots. Boy, I would have backflipped out of my. You could backflip effortlessly, bro. At 33, it probably ain't advised, bro. My Achilles hurt, but yeah, I backflip no problem. Dog, all these different outfits make me so happy. I'm the type of motherfucker that sit there for a whole hour making outfits and then saving them and then giving them a name. You know, I'll save an outfit and I'll call that hoe the Slickback Johnson. The Night Out. You know what I'm saying? The Rizzler. Hey, the Vegas Pool Party. I'll be coming out with some names, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Pipester. The Riddler. I'll be coming out with some names, bro. I will say though, they've been showing all the different outfit variety on the main pro tag. I need to see that outfit variety on these women. This shit is crazy right here, bro. Obviously though, this is an interactive, like this is like a rendered cutscene with in-game graphics. I want to see some stuff like this for real, like in the middle of a mission. Flying on a helicopter is W, like that is W. Bro, can you shoot the car? What? Like, can she actually let that thing go right here, bro? Look at this. Is she actually about to let that thing go? Damn, bro. Helicopters. Cheat code, bro. Chat. Think about how many like criminals really think they getting away from a helicopter, and think now reference this perspective right here and realize how foolish you think you are getting away from a helicopter. Hey, some motherfuckers be doing it though. Okay, I was waiting on this, man. Look at all these cars, bro. Look at that one on the right. Boy, I feel like Mario about to hop out that motherfucker right now. I feel like a flag about to pop up on the back of it, bro. You about to go off a ramp and a flag about to have you just floating down. Yeah, they really gonna have to step it up with the car dynamic, because you know how them car heads be. Them car heads will play the shit out your game just for the cars. $30 for the right one. Oh, listen, I'm gonna just keep it a stack with you. They definitely about to milk the shit out them car heads, bro. They ain't getting me. You know what I'm saying, brother? I'll drive a whole ass Honda Civic, bro. I'll drive a Corolla in this motherfucker. They ain't getting me. But some of y'all in this chat, you know some of y'all in this chat are cooked. Oh, they gonna get you for about a good $300. They gonna get you for some money, bro. They ain't getting me, though. Yeah, they ain't getting me. You said that's me. I'm cooked. They can have them Lambos. They can have them Ferraris, bro. I'm good, Chief. I'll be on a bicycle. I'm just going to steal your shit. That's what I'm going to do. Imagine playing this with a Neuralink. Hand me a minivan and we straight. You know what I'm saying, Captain? Bro, this thing got a whole nother... Oh, wait. Wait. That's a whole new character. I didn't notice that. Ain't no way they dyed the MC's hair. This is a whole new character. I never realized that. That's the dude with the white hair. He was on the little mini screen. I wonder what his role is. He was going into a car shop, so maybe he's the car guy. Bionic arm? Damn, I didn't even notice. See, chat? I'm cooked. Look at y'all. He do got a bionic arm. Damn, I wonder what he does. And she's another new character too. I didn't even realize her the first time. I think she was the one with the Kuma fit. She just not rocking it right here. Pre-lament Xiong Liao. I really was impressed by this part right here. Some of y'all might not care, but I just like the customization really did do it justice right here. Like, look, that's the girl that's the same girl, right? Look at this. Change the outfit up entirely, right? Then added the, like, dude, I think they got real room to cook with these fits, bro. Look at that, man. Hell yeah. That's them Def Jam Vendetta days. Chad, who remember dripping out their characters in Def Jam Vendetta, bro? That skirt is $270K. We're all cooked. Yep, and they gonna have a microtransaction shop where you could buy 1 million Masetta for a small fee of $10. It is what it is, boys. But hey, it's better than pulling on characters. It's 3 billion times better than pulling on characters, bro. Okay, what did this NPC do right here? Let's watch that one more time. Hold up. Hey, she got a dump truck back there too, bro. Holy shit. Brother, is that plastic surgery? God damn. What is going on over here, man? God, that's a whole whale back there, bro. God damn. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Mommy is thick. There's another character. Two new characters. Look at this. 2 new characters right here, chat. Oh girl and the katana girl. And then there's the dude with the bionic arm. So look, somebody earlier tried to say this was just the main pro tag with a skin. That's the dude with the bionic arm. Completely different. See? So they had some cameos in here if you pay attention. And then here's another new character right here. Yep. So like, bro, I think we counted like, I don't know, it's like 11 characters in total. She fine as hell too, boy. God damn it, Bobby. Chat, in real life, how much you think a pad like this costs? A pad like this in real life, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably in Manhattan, and it probably costs you to purchase. Probably, I'm gonna say, with that kind of view, I'm gonna say 20 mil. With that kind of view, I'm gonna say 20 mil. If you take away the view, it's probably like 7 mil. But that view, oh boy, that view alone is like 13 million. Yeah, that's a crazy view. In Manhattan, not more. You're probably right. At Highsex, you're probably right. It's 70 mil. Yeah, you're probably right. Now, how about to rent out per month? If it was just for rent per month, that's probably gonna run you for about 50 grand a month. Can't afford in real life, so I'm gonna swipe on Ananta. Bro, look at this long ass pool. God damn, you got a carnival. You got the bay. You got the city. You got God and all his creations in front of you, bro. Bro, that, but God damn, boy, hold on now. Hold on now. God damn it. Boy, the cameraman understood the mission right here. Let me tell you something, man. God damn it, Bobby. Hey, chat, whose code is that over there on the right? Chat, whose code? Which one of y'all in chat? Whose code is that? Which one of y'all in chat got that code? Who giving back shots? Who giving back? Who over there giving them back shots? Somebody code is over there, bro. My fault, gang. Turn around. That's you. Hey, chat, come on, man. It's only one of y'all, bro. It's no way it's all of y'all, bro. It's only one. It's one lucky man in chat, bro. I'll be real. It's only one of y'all, bro. Now, chat, here's the funny thing. The truth is, all 100% of chat is this nigga right here, bro. Chat, the real truth is, ain't none of y'all leaving that code over there. This y'all right here, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, bro. Let me calm down, bro. Let me calm down, bro. Bro said I got one screen. Somebody said I got one screen, bro. Oh, shit, dog. I'm dead, bro. Motherfucker said I got one screen. Holy shit. You got a whole cat. Bro, this tech tone, bro. If he pull that Hildy back, brother is bald. Oh shit. Hey, by the way, Tech commented on my video and said, thank God when I said the gacha genre has died, bro. Check it. Tech still keeps up, bro. Hey, it's like that saying you could take a brother out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the brother. Tech, you could take gacha, you could take tech tone out of gacha, but you can't take the gacha out of tech tone, brother. Okay, now this part here is crazy. This part here is crazy. I just think this is taken into consideration something that works really well in real life, something that is like obviously getting traction, regardless of whether you like the sport or not. They took this and said, let's just throw that in our game. And so now you got a slap off in the game. All they need to do is they need to put Dana White in the game. Put him on the side. Just put a bald man on the side. She slapped the taste out, bro, mouth. This looks so fun to me, by the way. Right? Like, what is even happening right here, bro? I guess. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Maybe this is a social media influencer running away from all her fans. Yeah, because look, they're all wearing her shit. So she's famous and she's running away. This just looked so cool. It looked so immersive. Now do this. See, chat, they already proved they have the assets to make a zombie update in October's. Come on, man. Y'all already got it. Y'all already show you know how to do it. Just update the game, bro. Put it up in there. Give the Left 4 Dead, Dying Light, what the hell is that game called with the shopping cart? Give that demographic a reason to play your game too. Y'all already are incredibly ambitious with all these different like inspirations from different games. Go ahead, Dead Rising. Yeah, Dead Rising. Give that demographic a reason to play your game too, and you are, bro, y'all are gonna kill it. It's like everybody will play your game for some reason. What I really need is NBA Street Volume 2. Hey, T-Fifth, you a whole ass, bro. Hey, true, brother. I gotta calm down, man. My damn cough. Chad, I'm gonna be that dude on the airplane that's coughing, and everybody gonna be looking at me like, this motherfucker here, bro. They gonna look at me like, that's that one dude who got on the flight still sick. And I'm not even sick anymore, man. Oh, I hate being that guy, bro. All I have is a cough. But you know what that airplane gonna think? That airplane gonna think I am carrying the zombie virus inside of me, bro. Okay, now this shit here is funny, dog. I can't. This shit here is so, like, what is even happening, right? Why is there a vampire throwing up rainbows? What is even happening, bro? I can't even like, bro. I don't know what's going on here, dog. This was also cool. This shit like crashed, went straight into the air and became a parachute. A damn balloon, an air balloon. The heist right here is crazy, bro. I just realized there was a dude running away and you tried to run him over. I didn't realize that the first time. Look, this nigga was trying to escape. Look at this. I didn't even realize that the first time. Damn, you was trying to commit murder right there for real, bro. Hey, another new character. Okay, so they're like, I'm trying to check. It's like a biker gang, I guess. Yeah. Look. So look, this is what I was talking about. Walking up to them, they got their weapons ready with the main protagonist, right? Look. They're like, what's good, bro? They're ready to throw hands, right? Police officer shows up. Watch Buddy hide his bat. Look, Buddy on the car hit his gun. This dude hit his bat. Like, that's so cool. I hope this isn't a pump fake and they really improve on their NPC intelligence. See, right now what they're trying to show you off, and who knows if it's a pump fake or not, they're trying to show you off NPC intelligence. You pointed a gun at this dude trying to run, and now he put his hands up and stopped running, right? Put his hands up and stopped running. That's NPC intelligence. Now, will they follow through with it for real? Or is these just like little quests where they do that only in the quests? It could be a pump fake. It absolutely very well could be, right? But it's important for us that when we do experience the game, you just say, "Oh, come on, let's get the real thing in here." This shit funny as hell though. I've seen so many YouTubers do this shit. I've seen Speed do that. Who else done the jump over the car dynamic? Oh, I've seen Logan Paul and Jake Paul, I think, do it. Or maybe it was only Logan Paul. And I've seen one more other guy do it. Bro, he was really about to kick this motherfucker off the cliff. He was about Spartan kick his ass into the well, bro. He's like, boy, get your dumb ass off the cliff. What is going on with bro over here, man? That NPC is so drippy.
Why is traffic still so backed up?
All right. All right. Well, I think I've seen enough. After that, the only thing I would say, I think my last thing I would say for this, that is a whole 1 hour recording, but we're not done with the sponsor yet. Although I only had the sponsor for 1 hour, I want to continue the sponsor a little bit more because I want to get community feedback from you guys. So don't go anywhere just yet. I need you guys to give me questions to present to the team at the TGS. So don't go anywhere just yet. But the last thing I want to say is, I want more character variations of traversing the map. Spider-Man's cool, but it shouldn't be the only means of traversing the map. Spider-Man's cool and all. Let's get some more ways of traversing the map, though. Right? Let's get like a Hulk kind of guy who jumps high as hell and could just jump on buildings and stuff. I feel like flight is kind of dangerous. I don't know if flight is worth it because flight kind of like defeats the purpose of web slinging and stuff. But I think there should be some creative ways to traverse around the map with like different people. Super fast running. Super fast running sounds pretty cool. Oh, well, super fast running would get in the way of their car system. I don't know about super fast running. Right? See, you have to take into consideration some elements, preserve the quality of those elements. You know what I mean? They showed off helicopters. I'm guessing they're relying on vehicles too. Yeah. And first of all, what's up, Ryuku? The helicopter is only going to go at a certain speed and stuff, right? You got to balance it out in terms of traversing. But I do think like jumping on buildings is kind of similar to web slinging, you know? Skating? Ooh, skating sounds fun. Skating, yeah. Roller skates and shit.
I found them 6th-floor middle room.
Basically what I'm doing right now, because they're watching my stream, is I'm implanting ideas in their head for the game that they might have, that they might not have. That's what we're doing right now, chat.
Facing south. But next time, I'm done playing the delivery guy.
Parkour. Yep, parkour is a good one that stays within the confines of the balance of the game's traversing.
Did your cover get blown?
Look at that.
Okay, that's everything I wanted to see. All right, hey, chat, let's get into it. Community feedback or community questions for the booth when I get to Ananta. What y'all got for me? All right. What questions do y'all want to ask them when I'm at TGS? Will we have co-op? Great question. Will we have co-op? That's a great question. Will we have co-op? Hell yeah. That's a very, very important question. Very important question. I'll push for that one for sure. Okay. Next one. Can you own garages to see your cars on display? Can you own garages to see cars on display? Excellent. Somebody said multiplayer content. Multiplayer content. Okay. Good shit. Housing customization. I feel like that's already been answered because that's part of their monetary system. Will they keep adding characters even if they're not monetized? I mean, I feel like that's definitely going to happen, but sure. Will characters continue to be added into game over time? I feel like that's 100% going to be a yes, but sure. Will there be in-game trading? I feel like that's probably going to be a no, but maybe I'm wrong. Will there be in-game trading amongst chat? If I don't get your question, just keep asking. Will there be in-game trading amongst players? Okay. All right. Do we have skills and ultimates? I think that's a dumb question, bro. Brother, you're like thinking, you're like so Genshin pilled right now with that question. Trading system, will there be a stamina system? Will there be a stamina system? Okay. When you are done with character stories, what content is left to do? when you are done with story, what content is left to do? I feel like that kind of answers itself. I'm putting that question down, but I feel like that kind of answers itself, bro. It's a GTA game, right? Like just go fuck off and do whatever. What is minimum requirement for PC to mobile? Okay, specs for mobile players and PC players benchmark eventually. All right. What does the gacha entail? They already answered that, but I mean, and I'm gonna let you know right now, they aren't gonna disclose the one-to-one. No gacha dev is ever gonna disclose their gacha system in its entirety until they're close to release. So like you can give it up on that one. Is this MMO? I'm gonna just stop reading out some of these questions out loud. I'm only gonna start reading out the questions that are smart. I'm gonna just stop reading out questions out loud, like all of them. Chad, I'm reading some dumbass questions, bro. I'm gonna start doing that more often. Like I don't need to read out every question I see. Oh, okay. Will we have a female MC? I think that's a fair question. Oh, an option to turn blood on. Seasonal events, that's just like in live service games. There's 100% going to be some stuff like that. What ways to earn in-game money, like jobs or heists? Not a good enough question to ask. I want some like really good questions, because like that's something that's obviously going to be integrated into the game, like guaranteed. I think a better question is, how will earning currency versus limitations of earning currency balance out? I say that's the best way to put that. Steam client. Will there be a Steam client? Sure. Okay. How many characters do you plan to release in the world? That's a good one. Like per year, how many characters can we expect to release? Will there be relationship levels? Okay. Will there be relationship levels with characters? Sure. Okay. Roadmap. Okay. Can martial arts be performed by only the MC, or can other characters also have that combat style? Oh, I'm pretty sure every character is going to have some form of martial arts. I think that's a pretty standard one. Martial arts is universal combat mechanic. Correct? Sure, we can put that in one in there. Will there be multiple sports for content in game? All right. How many players can join in our co-op world? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Fuck, I can't. Chat's moving so fast. Whoever said it, good one. Will there be city or region expansion? Holy shit, that's actually a really big question. big question. Will there be factions or I guess unions? I saw somebody ask that. Okay. Will there be a dating system? Okay. I'm trying to find it. Fishing, weather system. I highly doubt there's going to be a fucking weather system. Our gameplay mechanics, characters, specific. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's already been answered. What is the. Now, these are a lot of questions. Chad, I'm going to tell you right now, half these questions aren't going to get answered, but we're still going to ask them anyway. What is the update cycle going to look like? I feel like some of these questions are going to be answered in like their big live stream. They're like their debut live stream. They're probably going to be answering a lot of this. How long does it take to fully max out the characters, level, and skills? I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's the kind of game that has a leveling system. Now, it might have some type of skill tree or improvement of abilities, but I don't think this game is going to have a leveling system. Will there be a job application in the game for the unemployed? So the unemployed can feel employed inside of their game? Haircuts, hair customization. Hair customization. Well, I don't know about that one. Could I ask about character progression as a whole? That's actually, you know what? That's cool. That's like, yeah, refining the question. What will character progression look like? I doubt there will be a leveling system. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's a better question to ask. Sure. Is there team building aspects or you play one role? Brother, that question is answered, man, in the trailer. There's no like team building. There's individual characters that have roles. If cosmetics are the gacha, how limited will the free-to-play options be? I mean, that's just like, I feel like that is not a question that can be like answered. It's just something you figure out once you go in the game. Yeah, but like once again, I need to make sure we're fucking abundantly clear here. If they are insanely stingy with their cosmetic system, but there's no gacha on character pools, it's like at this point you're literally asking for a charity. You can't have every fucking thing be super free, bro. Like it's not a fucking charity, man. There's gonna be aggression and monetization for a free game in some aspect. It's like pick your poison. Do you want it to be character pools and weapons and banners and shit? Or do you want it to be cosmetics? Stop asking retarded ass questions, bro. Can we interact with NPCs outside quests like stealing cars? We interact with NPCs outside of quests like stealing cars? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can do that shit. You know what's impressive to me? Like a lot of people in chat, and I don't mean to be rude, y'all are asking questions that are showed off in the trailer. I'm like, bro, and not only that, we just spent a whole hour watching the trailer, reviewing the trailer, and talk about like every aspect, and y'all still asking questions that was like already gone. It's like, brother, I guess that's the beauty of like people are probably constantly joining in and just asking stuff. I don't know. Holy shit, chat. Kid Inc. with the $5. I only see one character in each combat scenario. What happens if I swap to a character in a different city? Am I trapped in combat? How do I call for help? Well, I think that's the thing. Like, if you're in the middle of like a mission of getting your ass whipped and stuff and you swap over to another character, I think you can use that other character to then go to that location and help out the person. But how's the interaction going to occur in real time while that's happening? I guess that's a pretty good question. Maybe you have a time limit. Maybe they show a health bar on the side of the screen that shows like you only have 2 minutes to get over to that guy before he dies. That's a good question. I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good question. How do I even ask that as a question? How will real-time character switching affect current missions during critical moments? I don't know how to fucking ask that question. I'm gonna be honest. That's an interesting one to ask. Building limitations when going inside structures. Ooh. How do I? Housing limitations in terms of customization. Property purchases and how it works. I think that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Asking Genshin questions, that should drive me insane, bro. Can you real-time switch characters in multiplayer? Probably not. I think that would kill the multiplayer aspect, wouldn't it? It makes more sense. I'll answer that question for you. I think it kills the multiplayer aspect for you to be able to swap between multiple characters. When you could just say, "Hey, let's get into a lobby. I'll play the gadget guy. I'll play the sleeping dogs guy. You play the race car guy. You play the property real estate guy." Like that's what's going to make multiplayer fun, I feel like. Preventing people from switching multiple roles in multiplayer. Will there be leaderboards for city activities? Leaderboards for city activities. Okay. Sure. I feel like we got some pretty good questions here, chat. Holy fuck. I didn't know y'all could ask so many questions. Yeah, give it roles and more aspects to the co-op mode. Can you create PvP? I think there's already a question up. I mean, multiplayer content, bro, right? AKA PvP, like multiplayer content and or PvP. It's kind of like already up there. And then somebody said, can you create your own car? All right. Boy, I'm about to load these. Boy, these developers going to be like, Smack, well, motherfucker, you didn't ask every question under the chat. I'm really about to screenshot this, send it to my own Discord, my private Discord. And I'm just gonna show it to him, bro. I'll be like, hey, bro, y'all ready? All right. I'll just let you know I asked my community and they held nothing back. Now, I'm about to ask the fuck out them questions, bro. I'm about to ask every one of these, bro. Dead ass, chat. Will the PlayStation and PC versions be released at the same time? Okay, hold on. How will global release occur? Very critical question. That's a very important question. Very. Is this game even going to run on mobile? It ain't running on your Nokia 3000. But I assure you, if you have the latest and greatest phones, it will run just fine. Smack, what about story progression during co-op? Can you progress through? Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on, man. Damn. I guess that's a whole nother question. Story while doing co-op. Okay. Will every character have some unique way to traverse the map? So in the very first Ananta trailer, wasn't that little rabbit girl on like a scooter, bro? In the very first Ananta trailer, I feel like she was on a scooter or not, like it was on some type of little device. I think they will have I think they will. But I'll ask that question. Different characters have different traversal. Like I think the cop is the one driving the race cars and shit. And then again, never mind. That probably is universal. Have different traversal methods. Okay. How diverse the city will be, brother. What in the broad question is that, man? Okay, I think, Chad, I think we pretty much, I think we narrowed down a lot. I think we got a pretty solid list here, man. Will there be a grindable gameplay loop outside of main story, every event content? Okay, Eduardo, it's like, once again, it's fucking GTA, but gotcha, brother. Like, why would you ask that question for a GTA game? It's like, that's their whole thing. That's literally how the game works. I don't know what you want me to answer for that or even put that down as. It's like, that's the game. It's literally the game, bro. It's literally what they showed off in the trailer. All they showed off in the trailer is anything but story. I don't know how to answer. I'm not saying it's a dumb question, but it's just like, I feel like that is quite literally the game's essence. What? Can we shot? I feel like you wasn't speaking no English. I feel like you spoke your native tongue in the message you typed out. You probably said, you meant to say shit, but you put your accent in the message. Can we shot? When will the beta version be out? Can you start your own business? Yeah, that's good. Can you start your own business? All right, man. All right, boys. We got enough, man. All right, let's just go over it real quick. Let's wrap it up. Well, we have co-op. Can you own garages to see cars on display? Multiplayer content and or PvP. Will characters continue to be added into the game over time? I think that's an obvious yes. Will there be in-game trading amongst players? Will there be a stamina system? When you are done with story, what content is left to do? I'm deleting that question, bro. That question pisses me off. Specs for mobile players and PC players. Good question. Will we have a female MC? Good question. An option to turn blood on? Yes. Probably not. How will earning currency versus limitations of earning currency? Wait. How will earning currency? Oh, versus limitations of earning currency balance out? Okay. Will there be a Steam client? Per year, how many characters can we expect to release? Will there be relationship levels with characters? Roadmap. Martial arts. Oh, hell. I hate when I have this. Oh my God. I hate that fucking. Okay. Is universal for all players? My bad. For all characters. Will there be multiple sports for content in game? How many players can join in our co-op world? That's a good question. Will there be city or region expansion? Another really good question. Will there be factions or unions? I feel like in this kind of game, I don't really know how that will work. Maybe. Will there be a dating system? Can you fuck? No, I'm just going, my bad, bro. Hey, sponsor, my bad. I'm sorry. That's just smack. Sometimes, bro, I just get a little, sometimes I'm a little too blunt. Sometimes I'm a little bit too out of pocket. All right. It is what it is. All right. We'll bleep that one out. Fishing. Weather system. All right, cool. -1 sponsor. What is the update cycle going to look like? Hair customization. What will character progression look like? I doubt there will be a leveling system. How will real-time character switching affect current missions during critical moments? That's a good question. Housing limitations in terms of customization, property purchases, and how it works. Leaderboards for city activities. Can you create your own car? How will global release occur? Can you progress through story while doing co-op? Different characters have different traversal methods. And can you start your own business? I think we've got a pretty strong foundation here, chat. Let's go ahead and wrap up this Q&A. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give another huge shout out to our sponsor, Ananta, for enabling this stream to be brought to my lovely community's awareness. Once again, guys, if you want to pre-register, click the link pinned at the top of both Twitch and YouTube. Use my link, Smack Daddy God's link. It will help me convince these sponsors that we are doing them a service, which I know we are. I think everybody's excited about Ananta. I think everybody has a bit of concerns and questions and interests in regards to how the whole ordeal is going to work. And I think that is warranted skepticism, but we're all just kind of excited. You have my word. I will be going to that show and learning everything I possibly can and coming back to then explain to you guys what that insight looks like. Okay. This stream was a short one, but I think it was a fun one. Chat. I promise I am going to try my best to come back tonight and play through the 2.6 story before I leave to Tokyo. If I don't come back tonight, it's simply because I am busy as shit. Okay. That's going to wrap up this sponsor segment. All she wrote. Chat, if I don't come back tonight, I have a Chaos Zero Nightmare sponsor that I have to finish before I leave. I had the whole end of the month to get it done, but because I'm going to Tokyo Game Show, I need to get it done before I even fucking leave. Right? So I'm trying to get the Chaos Zero Nightmare sponsor first impressions video done. I have another sponsor for Etheria Restart, the Gacha community's most beloved game. I have a sponsor for Etheria Restart that I need to get done. I have some more packing that I have to do. And I have some anime. I have some anime that I need to download for my flight. I got a lot of shit I got to do. I got a little QT I got to spend with my family. If I don't come back tonight to finish the 2.6 story second half of Wuwa, it's dead ass just because I'm cooked today. Balls to walls and busyness, boys. Or maybe my voice is a little hoarse and I just can't fucking sit through a whole story. But obviously when I get back, we eventually will do that second half story if I don't come back tonight, okay? Yeah. Chat, when I end stream, one more thing. When I end stream, do me a favor, chat. Comment down below an anime you recommend. Please keep in mind that I have seen a lot of animes, so try to recommend some like good ones that you think are under the radar. If you recommend some shit like Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going to slap the taste out your mouth virtually. Virtually, I'm going to slap the taste out your mouth. Do not recommend One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, fucking Naruto, nigga. I've seen them. We've all seen them. Do not recommend Black fucking Clover. All right? I've already seen the popular ones, bro. All right? To Be Hero X, everybody's talking about it, chat. We've seen that. We've seen it. I tweeted about it on my Twitter. Follow my fucking Twitter, chat, or I choke you. Attack on Titan. You niggas better not be trolling. But just try and put some under the radar ones. All right. I am already going to watch on the plane. Just so you know, for your reference, I'm already going to watch on the plane. I'm finishing Gacha Akuda. I got like 6 episodes left. I'm finishing Kaiju number 8. I got like 6 episodes left. I'm finishing Lord of the Mysteries. I got like 8 episodes left on Lord of the Mysteries. I'm starting Link Click. I've already seen 86. I seen that shit a whole last year ago and a year before that. Both the seasons. I'm behind on ReZero. I do need to catch up on the latest ReZero season. So I need to catch up on the latest season of ReZero. That's it. I've already seen Hell's Paradise. Yeah, but anyways, some of these y'all are already listed. I've already seen Vivi Fluorite. I'm not watching Overlord. I just can't get into it. I tried Overlord at least 8 times, and all 8 times I made it to episode 3 and it was like, I'm good, Chief. I'm good. That nigga said, Trigun, J-Fro, boy, you 45 years old. Have you seen Sword of the Demon Hunter? Ijin Gintosho. Leave it down below in the comments. I don't think I have seen that anime. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Put them down below. The Water Magician, I watched that shit literally last night as Isekai slop. And I'm going to be honest, it's all right. It's like something to put on. The Water Magician, it's like unpopular because it's a fucking other Isekai. It was cool. It had some decent pacing. It's kind of like slop quality. It's not too bad. It's all right, bro. It's another Isekai. All right, boys. Anyways, reincarnated as a slime, bro. That's a slap you virtually, bro. Recommendation. All right, chap. Love y'all, man. Thanks for hanging out. It was a wonderful fucking stream. My voice is kind of hoarse. I need to get off. Love y'all, chat. If I don't come back tonight, you know why. All right. Bet. Peace.